Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence.
What if I told you that was not the real Zendaya dancing with a receding hairline Timothée Chalamet? Neither this is the real Jenna Ortega dancing with Emma Myers from Wednesday.
Wow, you can really dance. He went.
And no, Arnold Schwarzenegger did not play in The Sound of Music.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
This is the world of deepfakes, and just recently, with the release of a new AI, it has gotten way more dangerous. Of course, deepfakes aren't a new concept, we have had them since the 90s. Although back then you needed a really determined or really desperate graphic artist who spent 500 hours just to put Angelina Jolie's face on his favorite corn. Right now, you require zero effort, zero skill, and zero desperation, you just need an AI tool. And it does way more than just putting a celebrity's face on a random body. You can take anyone's face and voice and make them do and say anything you want.
All right, everyone. So it's Friday night. I'm getting ready to go out. This is the look. I'm feeling kind. But before I go out, I've got to pregame. And the only way I pregame is with an ice cold Bud Light. So good.
Other than the fact that Barack Obama is looking absolutely fabulous, I love the strategy of including the screen break effect each time there's a movement so you won't see the AI filter distort.
Oh, this is the look.
Like we were 100% in on dolled up Barack Obama getting ready for girls night, nails done and everything, but the distortion is what would give it away. And now that we are on politicians, I have to mention Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, with his tutu.
Un tutu pouet pouet, la voilà, ma automobile.
Whose deepfake videos always have him in something pink for some reason.
Et ma Brigitte, je suis en train de te préparer un petit cordon bleu maison. Tu m'en diras des nouvelles.
You might have also noticed videos of celebrities like Tom Cruise and Leonardo DiCaprio who are just a little bit more silly and goofy than you expect them to be. There's this page on Instagram called The Same Prod, which seems to be a content house but for celebrity deepfakes, where they basically hop on trends and every video includes the name of a YouTube channel that does not exist.
You wanna put a ring on my finger?
Like it's not confusing enough already, especially with their weird ass Squid Game parody. Other than the fact that it is super cringe, why is Leonardo DiCaprio Yoongi and why are they moving? Isn't that like against the rules? What is this? And of course they do ads for money and the way they justify it is very convincing.
Is this legal? Absolutely not. But that's the beauty of it, baby.
If it's not legal, then how are you doing it? What? First of all, interesting that their ad for their business is the most fake looking thing on their page for some reason, but that is good.
We're talking about me, Leonardo DiCaprio, selling your stuff. Your tattoo parlor in Brooklyn, your vegan burger shack in Austin, your friend's sketchy crypto coin. Boom. Sold. These guys behind the curtain, they're wizards. Hyper-real AI powered, next level. And nobody's gonna know it's not real unless you tell them.
It's good that there are no questions about morality and ethics of all this. Like we know where we are standing and it is on the bottom of the ocean of morality. And there are so many deepfakers actually doing this. There is this video by Dr. Karan Rajan. I don't know if you've seen him on Instagram or TikTok. He's the one who enters the frame of the reel you're watching with an accusing look on his face. Is that correct? Accusating? Either way, he then confirms what the person is saying, so you don't know why he looks so accusingly.
I'm very concerned about something that's happened to me, and I've received hundreds of messages over the last week from people telling me about this problem. I came across a podcast interview of me promoting a product for high cortisol, and I'll play it for you now. Feeling tension and pain in your shoulders, that's also a sign of high cortisol. Is your hair thinning unexpectedly like mine did? That's high cortisol too. And the solution? Just take 2 capsules of moringa every day. Right now, they're running a spring sale where you can get it for half the price. If you didn't pick it, This is a deepfake. The science is completely wrong, and those are words that I've never said.
Not only they used his likeness to sell their product, they also threw some shade at him for his hair thinning, which is pretty cool. We are reaching a point where deepfakes are getting more and more accurate. And if you're curious about how this is happening, there is a machine learning technique called General Adversarial Networks, or GANs for short, consisting of two AIs. And when you want to create a fake image of a person, one of the AIs creates an image resembling them, and the other AI critiques its performance. And this goes on until they reach a point where the critic can no longer find any flaws. You realize how scary that is? Basically, two AIs sit together over some metaphysical tea and redraw your face while arguing how much it is or is not close to your face until they completely replicate you. That's fucking terrifying. That is some post-apocalyptic AI take over the world shit. What if at some point the AIs gain enough sentience that they realize they only need to replicate our leaders to take over the world? And it's not that hard to do. Have you seen Donald Trump talk?
I don't think a beautiful baby girl that's 11 years old needs to have 30 dolls. I think they can have 3 dolls or 4 dolls.
First of all, the movement is like 5% in his whole body, and the voice, everyone and their mother can do it apparently. So how is it gonna be hard to replicate? How do we know even Trump is real? When were you ever in the same room with Trump, huh? And I know even though it seems easy, it's too futuristic, we're not there yet. Where we are at, however, is creating deep fake videos that are dangerously close to the original's features, including their voice. And while before an AI might have needed tons of videos and pictures from different angles of your face to replicate you, right now it just requires one photo and 15 seconds of your voice. Just now, a new AI model has been released that not only is able to replicate anyone's likeness, it can do it live with extreme accuracy. I could just straight up decide to make a YouTube channel for Channing Tatum and deepfake his face onto my face and no one would notice. My name is Jeff. Okay, I actually did not have access to the deepfake AI video because I have a MacBook and it's on Windows. So now a fake person is no longer limited to creating content for their shady business, they can do it live. And this is where the scammers come in. There is a rising trend in Malaysia where people are receiving video calls from their loved ones asking them for money.
Malaysia is facing escalating AI-driven fraud attempts, driven by the surge in deepfakes. The number and quality of deepfakes is increasing.
How is your flight? Are you coming home?
Ma, I lost my wallets and bank cards. I made a police report, so I missed my flight. I still got my passport, but I can't come back home because I don't have money. Pa, can you transfer me some money?
Don't worry, Papa 转给你.
But how to transfer you the money?
Don't worry, Ma. I'm with my classmate. You can just transfer to her account.
OK, 爸爸转500给你.
Thanks, Pa. You're the best. 爱你深深。
快点转给他，来。
爸妈 I'm home. 爸，钱转了没 I wanna go home. Is that my voice?
I'm scared now because this can happen to any of us. What's gonna happen now? We're gonna just have safe words for everyone we know so we won't get scammed. And what about our partners? Are we gonna have 2 safe words with them? Who's gonna remember all these safe words? Not me. As you can see, I have a big safe word problem. But please do have them, at least with the people closest to you. Because as much fun it is to watch Jordan Peterson discuss Italian brain rot.
You see, most low intelligence people who are not meant to engage in higher dimensional thinking like me just brazenly select Bombadil Crocodilo as their favorite character.
Or watch Arnold Schwarzenegger as Rose from Titanic.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. Wearing this.
Alright.
Wearing only this.
Or Arnold as Seinfeld.
Seen any good movies lately?
You came by to ask that?
Yeah. Specifically 9:30 shows. Seen any good 9:30 shows at the Paragon, Willie?
Or Arnold as...
I don't want no potatoes.
Nope. As much as these stuff are funny and interesting, they are also dangerous. So be careful and don't buy stuff from celebrities. Unless I become famous and I sell merch, please buy that then. Right now, I don't have anything to sell. We just hit 100 subscribers though, so thank you guys for subscribing, I really appreciate it. And if your parents call you and ask you for money, tell them to go to hell. Please don't tell them to go to hell, it's a joke. They are your parents, they raised you, they loved you, they took care of you. How could you be so cruel? I miss my parents. but have safe words. Well, that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. The big project is of course not yet ready, but it will be. Word. See you next time, where I am Henry Cavill. Bye.